good morning, welcome to here. It's me, hi, ding. Today we're going to talk about something, okay? We're going to talk about just how the pentatonic scale shapes connect. Maybe you've seen the 5 pentatonic scale shapes, but you're just confused about how they connect. I know them separately, but how do they... Ow! Also, I'm going to show you this cool little gadget I got. Look at the gadget. Look here. I'm going to talk about it later, okay? So just put a pin in it. So on the screen right now, okay, we have our 5 pentatonic scale shapes. Do you see them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're the 5 cage shapes. And I'll link a video down below where I talk about that specifically, okay? What that means. They connect together like a puzzle piece, okay? Like a puzzle. Oh, want to see a puzzle? Where are my puzzles? I have more puzzles than that. I had a lot of puzzles. I had so many puzzles. I was a puzzle queen. Yeah! The C-shaped scale piece, like so, connects to the A-shaped scale piece, like that. Yeah! Let me show you on the guitar. Firstly, if we take a look at these 2 shapes separately from one another, okay, we see how the bottom half of the C-shaped scale matches exactly the top half of the A-shaped scale. Don't you see? They're exactly the same. That's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence, okay? It's called they connect. They overlap in that area right there. So on the guitar, that looks like this. So this would be the C-shape pentatonic scale. Yeah, and the A shape is right here. Yeah, and that point of connection happens right here. Yeah, that's this little puzzle piece connection part. You know? Mr. Freeze was a crazy guy. And so that same logic works for the rest of the shapes here. So let's go to the next one. The A shape connects to the G shape. And we could see again how the bottom half of the A shape pentatonic scale matches exactly the top half of the G shape pentatonic scale. And that is where their overlap point of connection is. On the fretboard, looks like this. So this is the A shape pentatonic scale. Right, and this is the G shape pentatonic scale. And their point of connection happens right here. That one's the easy one. Next. You know Mr. Freezes? You know Mr. Freezes? You know the freezy popsicles? I don't know what they're called where you are. For us, they're called Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze is a little man. Here's the story about Mr. Freeze. The G-shaped pentatonic scale connects to the E-shaped pentatonic scale. And again, we see how the bottom half of the G shape matches exactly the top half of the E shape. And that on the fretboard looks like this. So again, this is the G shape. Yeah, and this is the E shape. And their point of connection happens right here. There. And there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, I tripped over the puzzle. And then the E shape connects to the D shape. But again, okay, the bottom half of the E shape matches exactly the top half of the D shape. So this is your E shape pentatonic scale. And the D shape is right here. And their point of connection on the fretboard is right here. 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. And then, okay, you thought we were done, but we're not done. The D shape connects right back to the C shape. So it's like a loop. It's like a loop-de-loop, okay? It's like a conveyor belt loop-de-loop. Again, bottom half of the D shape matches exactly the top half of the C shape, okay? And that is where they interlock, okay? They interlock to each other. And on the fretboard, that happens here. So this is the D shape. Okay, yeah. And then the C shape is right here. Yeah! And so these shapes here connect together and move together as a unit, okay? In unison unit is a unison unit. When we apply them to different areas of the fretboard to, you know, playing different keys. So for example, if we wanted to play the G-shaped pentatonic scale in the key of D major, we would just find a D note, so right there, and then plug in the scale shape, right? Since all of the cage shapes connect together in unison, not only did you apply that G-shaped pentatonic scale to the key of D major, but you also have aligned the rest of them connected to the key of D major. Behind this G shape here, okay, we have the A shape right back here. Right? And above that G shape here, we have the E shape. Right? And then in front of this, we have the D shape. Right? And then back here of the A shape, we have the C shape. And the reason why that works, okay, is because once you align one pentatonic scale shape to the note whose key you want to play in, you automatically align all the rest of the shapes connected also to the note whose key you want to play in. So this right here is the D note, this right here is the D note, this right here is the D note. And so they all just align perfectly because they all move in unison. Does that make sense? And so having a very clear definition and visualization of where and how these shapes connect is really what allows you to be able to move through them. You know? And all you really need to do to be able to do that is develop your muscle memory of moving through them, okay? Because they are the same in every key. You know? And I'll also link a video down below where I go into detail about how to practice visualizing them, okay? All right, I want to talk about this gadget. Look at this little gadget. Look at it. It looks like a little... Oh, man, I don't know how to pronounce it. Xvive? Let me Google it. How do you say Xvive?
$500 million in a stronger food supply chain to help make groceries more affordable.
Groceries.
Learn more.
Learn more.
Of Xvive wireless units.
Xvive. It's called Xvive. Listen, Xvive sent me these cute little things. Look at them. They're little cutie patooties. It comes with 2 little potty guys. And it's a wireless guitar system, okay? See, all you gotta do, oh, sorry, plant. You just gotta turn on this little knob right there. Fring, and then you're connected. And there's no strings, guys. Look, there's no strings. There's 0 chance of getting tangled. 0 chance of getting tangled, let me tell you that. And you know what no tangled means? It means you could play it anywhere you want. You could play it in the shower, you could play it in the bathtub, you could play it in a closet. Look at me walking out of cable. Look, I'm walking away. I could go outside. Bye. Okay, we're gonna go to closet. We're going in a closet. Look, it's a closet. Okay. Look at us playing in a closet. Couldn't do this with a cable now, could ya? No, you couldn't. It comes with 2 little transmitter guys, okay? One's a transmitter, one's a receiver. It says on the thing so you can't get them messed up, okay? You can walk away from your amp of choice up to 100 feet. In any direction, up or down or left or right. It works with amps, pedals, everything, okay? Really all you gotta do is plug one into your guitar, plug one into your amp. And let me tell you, this is great not even for performing and stuff, but also just for practicing, because who wants to plug things in all the time? Not me. What I do, I keep it in the amp at all times, then I take this one, I plug it in, turn on the little thingy guy, and you're ready to go, okay? It's real simple, and I really like it. I really do. And so if you want to get one of your own, I left some links down in the description for you. And so that's all, everyone, okay? That's it. Should we make a puzzle? That's all I have to say forever and forever till the end of time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I really want to tell you all about my time spent in prison. I had a minor offense of being sassy. Very minor, they threw out the charges. Listen, don't forget to go to meganchurchmusic.com, get yourself a puzzle, and also take a look at the 70s and Guitar Study eBooks. We got 2 of them. And we also got the Key to Music Theory World Tour course. It is a course where we go through the fundamentals of music. If you want to start to learn about music theory, this is where you start. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here, thanks for all that you do. Don't forget, if ever you find yourself in a prison cell with a man who does, you know, he's an esthetician. Listen, get a facial while you're in there. Why not? Get a little manicure. Get a little petty-manny. You got some time to spare, don't you? Yeah. Let me tell you a story about a woman named Fletcher. Fletcher was devoted to her specials. By those, I mean coupons. You know the coupons? Coupons. She loved coupons. Listen, she got coupons for everything. Chickpeas and, you know, whatever. All the things. But one day it got out of hand. She got caught up in it was like a black market coupon situation. It was a whole like mafia of coupons. It was crazy. This is back in the 80s. What they would do is they would counterfeit coupons. And they found out one day. Okay, and then they shut down the coupon situation. And then Fletcher was very upset because how she can get her coupons in. Can't blame her. So she ended up fighting the cops. And then she ended up going to prison. And she's the woman I shared a cell with. Yeah, good girl. That's all about this one. Thanks for this one. Don't forget, everything you've ever known is wrong. Just kidding. Just kidding. That's not even true. That's not true. But here's something that is wrong. Going out in the cold doesn't give you a cold. It only makes you cold. Chittos.